Change your mindset. Life will change. The power of reframing your reality. The world around you is not a fixed, objective entity. It is filtered, interpreted, and often created by the lens through which you view it. Your mindset. If you feel stuck, frustrated, or unsuccessful, the solution may not lie in changing your job, your relationship, or your bank account, but in fundamentally changing the way you think. The principle is simple yet profound. Change your mindset, life will change. The two core mindsets that define success. Modern psychology often divides mental approaches into two dominant categories, which dictate how you handle challenges and failure. 1. The fixed mindset. Individuals with a fixed mindset believe their abilities, intelligence, and talents are static gifts. They think, I am either good at this or I'm not. Response to failure. They see failure as a direct reflection of their inherent lack of ability, leading to defensiveness, avoidance, and stagnation. Destructive habit. They avoid challenges because they fear exposing their limitations. 2. The growth mindset. 2 Trian. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning. They think, I can get better at anything with effort. Response to failure. They see failure not as an identity statement, but as valuable feedback, a necessary part of the learning process. Productive habit. They embrace challenges and persist in the face of setbacks, knowing their potential is limitless. Your first step is to choose the growth mindset. See yourself as a work in progress, capable of evolution. Practical steps to rewire your mindset. Shifting your mental frame from fixed to growth-oriented requires conscious, consistent practice. 1. Eliminate the shoulds and embrace the is. Destructive mindsets are often fueled by comparing your reality to an unrealistic expectation. I should have a better job by now. This creates disappointment and resentment. The shift. Practice radical acceptance. Acknowledge where you are right now without judgment. Acceptance frees up energy that was spent on resistance, allowing you to direct it toward productive action. 2. Change your inner dialogue, the power of yet. Listen to your self-talk. If you catch yourself saying, I can't do this, or I'm terrible at this, immediately insert the word yet. From, I can't understand coding, to, I can't understand coding yet. The simple addition of yet transforms a permanent limitation into a temporary challenge, signaling to your brain that learning and mastery are inevitable. 3. Reframe failure as feedback. Stop viewing failure as a sign to quit. Start viewing it as vital information that tells you what not to do next time. The shift. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, what did this experience teach me? And, what specific action will I change next? This moves your focus from self-pity to problem-solving. 4. Control your inputs, the information diet. Your mindset is fed by the media, conversations, and environment you consume. Curate your feed. Limit exposure to pessimistic news and cynical people. Seek positive mentors. Actively spend time with individuals who demonstrate the mindset you wish to adopt. People who are optimistic, resilient, and focus on solutions. Your mind is the master key. Your mindset is not just a soft, internal philosophy. It is the master key that unlocks your motivation, resilience, and ultimately, your life's success. Once you take ownership of your thoughts and dedicate yourself to cultivating a growth mindset, you stop waiting for life to change, and you start creating the change you desire. Start today by noticing the narrative running through your mind. What story is it telling? A powerful story of a beggar. Google search. This is a famous parable often attributed to the spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle, which offers a powerful perspective on true wealth and contentment. The beggar and the box of gold. For over 30 years, an old beggar sat by the side of a busy road. He was a common sight, recognizable by his tattered clothes, his dusty face, and the old, worn-out box he used as a seat. Every day, he would mumble the same request to the strangers passing by. Spare some change? One day, a kind stranger stopped. "I have nothing to give you," the stranger said gently, peering down at the old man. Then he asked, "What's that you are sitting on?" "Nothing," the beggar replied wearily, without looking up. "Just an old wooden box. I've been sitting on it for as long as I can remember." "Have you ever looked inside?" the stranger asked. The beggar sighed, annoyed by the trivial question. "No, what's the point? There's nothing in there. If there were, I wouldn't be sitting here begging, would I?" The stranger simply smiled. "Just have a look inside," he insisted. Reluctantly, and with great effort, the beggar managed to pry open the heavy, dusty lid of the box. He squinted into the dark interior. What he saw next brought him to a halt, freezing the pleading words on his lips. His astonishment quickly turned into disbelief, and then into overwhelming elation. The old wooden box, which had served as his chair and his comfort for 3 decades, was completely filled with shimmering, magnificent gold coins. He had been sitting on a vast, untold fortune his entire life. The moral of the story. The stranger, who had nothing to give but his attention, revealed a profound spiritual truth. Eckhart Tolle explains the parable this way: "I am that stranger who has nothing to give you, and who is telling you to look inside. Not inside any box, as in the parable, but somewhere even closer, inside yourself." Those who search externally for happiness, validation, security, or love are like the beggar by the side of the road. They are begging for scraps from the world, unaware that the true wealth, the radiant joy of being and the deep, unshakable peace is already within them, waiting to be recognized and opened. The story is a powerful reminder that we often sit on the most valuable treasure we possess, our present awareness and inner peace, while believing we are poor and lacking.